Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Saturday. How's everyone doing today? Smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining me on this lovely Saturday evening. Let's talk some crypto, guys. Let's see if Bitcoin can hit 100K today. John said chocolate covered coffee beans. Nice. I actually have THC infused chocolate covered espresso beans. The Irishman said going to zero. LOL. John said about to capitulate on his no drinking until 100K pledge. Guys, welcome. Welcome back. Happy Saturday. We are ready. We're ready for alt season. We're ready for Bitcoin to hit 100K. We're ready for John to drink a little bit. Fahid said, out right now. Have a good stream. Thank you, Fahid. Smash the like button. The Irishman said, waiting on Shambles to shill. Guys, Bitcoin's chilling. It's having a little breather. Taking a little breather. Bitcoin dominance breaking down out of the wedge. Hopefully, if it had any sort of structure to it, I would like to see it bounce off of this and go down lower. I would like to see it bottom around 55, 56. And then this is entirely based on the fractal and nothing else. I'm assuming it's going to have one more push up throughout December. And then January is when the real fun begins, when alt season starts to kick off and our bags go to infinity and beyond. It's going to be a fun time. But for now, we wait. We wait and watch. And if you want, DCA. I still think we're early. Some people think that we're nearing the end. I think those people are crazy. I don't think we've ever seen this amount of liquidity entering the market. Ever. That's never happened. Last bull market was completely suppressed because of the SEC. And everyone and their brother was banning Bitcoin. And mining was bad for the environment. All the FUD came out all at once, all last bull. And this time around, we don't have that. This time around, we have nothing but moon, nothing but upside. And the government, we're about to have a pro-crypto administration enter office and potentially build a Bitcoin strategic reserve, which is huge. Just Have Fun said, yo ho ho, what's going on, Just Have Fun? Guys, smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for being here. We got 8 people watching. You guys are all legends. Happy Saturday. Let's go through our crypto. Before we get out of Bitcoin, let's update our liquidation heat map. I got something crazy to show you guys that I didn't think I would have in my possession for at least a couple more years. No update on Pokegate. The cards are supposed to arrive on Monday. I'll keep you guys posted on if I got scammed or not. Our upper price level, 98,496. 98. Okay, so I'll just leave this one then. 496. And then the lower price level, this one's really spicy. 96,904. It's crazy to think that people are bearish at $97,000 Bitcoin. What did I say? 96,904? Yep. That's kind of blows my mind. 96,905. All right. There's our updated liquidation points on Bitcoin, and let's move on. Ethereum, finally waking up. Very happy about this. Excited for the ETH holders that have been patiently waiting. It's about to go down, and not the price either. Total three looking good. Getting a little pullback with Bitcoin dominance potentially bouncing. Sol still dancing around that all-time high. Still have yet to close a daily candle above the previous all-time high. So I would like to see that happen. We got 25 minutes. In 15 minutes, we start taking guesses for the daily close contest. Guys, I don't have my phone to set an alarm. Let me see. Online alarm clock. Let's set one right here. I need to set an alarm for 6:49. Okay. This might blast your guys' ears, but it'll remind me. All right, let me check the chat really quick. Anlel Napoleon said, "What do you think about ADA for next few days?" I am an ADA maxi. For the next few days, it wouldn't surprise me to see it cool off a little bit, but it also looks very similar to this price action. So I wouldn't be surprised if it just did this again. You know, a little pullback, a little sideways, continuation to the upside. That's not financial advice. This is just what I think could happen based on what's already been happening. For some reason, ADA's super duper bullish. I have a bunch of news up here to go through to catch all my viewers up on the Cardano cycle, because it's going to be a crazy one. At least it is right now. But the next few days, I'm hoping just little downside sideways. If it does come down significantly, then I will be buying more. I'm incredibly overexposed to Cardano, and even more so SNEC. I am a hardcore SNEC maxi. SNEC actually became my largest holding with this recent pump, because it's up a butt ton. From the bottom, from the local bottom, it's up 388%, which is just crazy. But yeah, I think ADA could cool off. My guess is either a slight pullback and then sideways and then more upside, or a significant pullback and then sideways and more upside. There's plenty of support, historical support. Well, maybe not actually. So it looks like we got a resistance area right where we're at, $1.07. See, do you see this candle right here? See that big wick? That big wick right there was a pullback. So was this one. This was a pullback, and this was a pullback. But it was all within 1 week. So if ADA does anything similar to what it's done in the past, tomorrow after we close our weekly candle, we could just get a huge wick to the downside, and then it could eat that right up and continue up from there. based on what it's done in the past. Let me see that exact date as well. We're in November 2023, so November 2020. Yeah, what's crazy is this is where we're at right now in the current cycle. Only instead of being down here at 12 cents, it's at $1. So if you just, I guess if you just apply that to right here, maybe? I don't know. Would you apply it to this? This is all of November right here. The last week of the month was a little bit red, and then you had a little more red in December, and then January was green, February, or I'm sorry, no, December reversed and started going up again. Then January got really crazy. That's kind of what I'm expecting all the alts to do. I expect Bitcoin dominance to pull back for the next remainder of the month. And then come December, I think Bitcoin dominance is going to get one final leg up. I think alts maybe will either go sideways or bleed a little bit against Bitcoin when that happens. And then January, I think it was when everything starts going crazy. T-Stew said, good evening, everybody, and their mothers are expecting the 100K break, including me. You know how the game is. You still think we'll see it before any major dump? I'm not sure, actually. That's a good question. Index said, yo, Casper, the new Bitcoin. John said, how much is exactly a butt ton? It depends on the butt, John. T-Stew said, congrats on your snack. You might want to take profit, small amounts on the way up. Of course. HQZ said, it's a butt ton more. Is a butt ton more than an ass ton? I think it is. Money said daily close. Yeah, we got the daily close contest coming up in 9 minutes. I got an alarm set to give me a notification a minute prior so that we don't have yesterday's shenanigans unfold. I would say butt ton is slightly less than an ass ton because ass has the advantage of the swear word, so it's more aggressive. You got like a butt ton, and then you have an ass ton. Because a butt's definitely smaller than an ass. Okay. Let's go to SUI. SUI's just kind of chilling. I do see some bullish div right here. Going back even farther than this, but just considering that right there. I mean, shoot. Even that. There's some pretty significant bullish div going on right now does it go back even further? Holy cow. Okay, no. That is no longer relevant. So it is just this. You got some pretty significant bullish div on SUI. What I would like to see is a definitive bounce off of this area to solidify that point in the chart to then create the bullish div. For sure. That is present C. C also had bullish div that is currently playing out actually. Right here. Bullish div, which resulted in some nice upside. If you would have played that divergence from the bottom, I would say I'm going to measure it from up here because this is where you know for sure the bullish div is solidified. That is a 14% move. That would have been a nice trade. H-bar also had bullish div. Look at this, guys. There's bullish div everywhere on the 4-hour charts. This is amazing. More bullish div. And again, if you would have played that exact point where it reversed and you got a definitive divergence setup, that is a 25% trade. That's huge. Why did we not make that trade? Caspa. Maybe this is a good trade right here. So right here, Caspa for sure has bullish div. So I want to see how that plays out. Did it play out already? Maybe. I guess that's use your own judgment based on that information. But it is, if that is the case, then this is the pressure cooker pattern. So what I would like to see is Caspa get a nice grind up from this maybe. and then set up some more bullish and bearish div competing. And then I want to see it bust to the upside like a pressure cooker. Like a pressure cooker explosion. Which is why we named that move the pressure cooker. We've watched that move play out a handful of times. It has played out more than it hasn't, so we're just kind of experimenting with that idea. Janik said, makes sense. The Irishman said, Aston is definitely more. WF Capital said, yo, veracity. Tishu said, remember I asked for Moonwell. It's lagging. If it drops around 70% from the high, like it's done before, I might pick some up. All right, let's look at veracity and Moonwell. After I go through these. We got 6 more minutes until the daily close contest, guys. AVAX had bullish div as well. Called this move. How did we not see this? Very nice. Chainlink also had bullish div, which called that move. Polkadot also had bullish div, which called that move. Polkadot's up 30% today, which is crazy. Constant bullish div setups for Polkadot. Doge getting a little pullback. No bullish div on Doge. There is bearish div though. Bearish div right here. That doesn't mean that it's for sure going to go down, but the bearish div is present in the chart. Polygon-matic pole. Does this also have bearish div? What's the RSI at? If it does, it's very faint. So we got 84.91 versus 84.39. So yeah, it does have bearish div right here. Very, very faint, but it is present. So be careful. Near also had bullish div. Chili's had bullish div. What is going on? Everyone had bullish div. Wow. MicroStrategy. I think we looked at this already. DXY getting a little pumpy. Silver looking like it wants to set up an inverse head and shoulders. NASDAQ and S&P looking good. Let's go back up to Bitcoin, and then we're going to look at Veracity and Moonwell. Anlel Napoleon said, do you think Bitcoin will go down to 70,000 or maybe more down before January? I'm not sure. I feel like there's a supply crunch happening. I feel like institutional buyers are coming in. I feel like states are accumulating. I feel like pensions are accumulating. And I feel like there's not enough Bitcoin for all of these accumulations. So I don't know if it would go that low. But I'm also just purely speculating. Why is Veracity not listed on Binance? That's weird. Let's go to KuCoin. Veracity. There was bullish div right there, which called this move 25%. Wow. And then what else? Well, I think that's it. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm gonna shut this alarm off because we're gonna be ready. Veracity looks great. What is this? What is the size of this pump right now? 43%. Nice. Guys, anyone telling you that it's not alt season right now is blind and crazy. Anderson said, what do you think on Peanut? Tishu said we could play the pump song for XLM already, take profit on it till hold it. And then John said, I feel like day is going to come when you can't even find a Bitcoin to buy. That is going to happen. So we want to look at Moonwell and Peanut after our daily close. Let me go to Bitcoin. Let me go to our 1 minute. And let me just put a note on here for myself. Moonwell and Peanut. Guys, we got 2 more minutes. So maybe I can get one of these out of the way. Peanut, you're specifically talking about this peanut? Oops. This one? Let's take a look. Okay, so it invalidated that bullish div, which I mentioned yesterday when we looked at this, that I wanted to see a definitive bounce right here to create the point to solidify, because you need a point. You got a point right here. You would need a point right here. But because it just continued down, there was no point for that bullish div to be considered bullish div. So right now, you do have a point now, and it is lower over here. So that might be a bullish div setup. I guess, did it play out 10%? Because it pumped 10% off of that, I don't know if that's considered played out or not. That's up to you to decide. But the RSI is significantly lower while the price is significantly higher, which is nice for spot bags too, because that just means that it's getting ready to enter oversold. Guys, get your submissions in for the daily close contest. All right, let's see who we got. Who do we got? Who do we got? Daily close, go, go, go. The Irishman, 97,508. Let me just, can I copy paste this from here? That'd be so nice. Holy crap, I can. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got a much better way of doing things. Who's next? Who's next? John said, my guess is 97,450, 99. Who's next? Who's next? My chai latte today. I got it in a to-go cup. I spent a lot of time running around today. Teach Juice said 97,630 and 90 cents. This is so nice that I can just copy it directly from the chat. Who else? Who else? Who else? Anderson, 97,200. Who else? Janix, 97,650 and 2 cents. Janix put the $ and a comma. Look at that. Punctuation. Very nice. Anlo Napoleon. Anlo, just in case you're not familiar, if you nail all 5 digits, then you get $15. If you only get as close as possible without going over, then you win bragging rights. If you nail all 7 digits, which in this scenario, since you didn't provide me change, I'm going to go 0.00, then you win a special prize, which could be merch, it could be $100, it could be anything. We take the first 10 entries, and we start accepting entries. The Irishman said there's one in the Discord. All right, let me check the Discord. Okay, AVAX, Filecoin, Algo, Rune, and Cock. Yeah, John, we got you. Janix. Okay, AVAX, 97,540. All right, guys, we got 2 more minutes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more spots. 2 more minutes, 3 more spots. Anderson said, I think we're going to start Asia session red, though. Janix said, I'm superstitious. I need the dollar now because it has worked every time I've used it. Nice. Yeah, I'm also superstitious, so I get that. I get that. Janix, I think I got you already. Algo, file, Algo. Okay. AVAX file algo. Okay. And who else? Who else? Anybody else? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more spots still. Anybody else? We got 17 people watching. We got no more guesses coming in. We got 1 more minute, guys. 1 more minute. 3 more spots. Whichever one comes first is our hard cutoff. We check the Discord. We still got no more. Double check. Yep. All right, guys. That's it. We are closed. No longer taking entries. For the record, guys, the Discord is a really good place to submit as well because it timestamps. All right, let's put these in order. I know these first 3 are good. 97. Oh, yep, that one's good too. Then 650. 02. Copy. Closest without going over, or if you nail digits, then you start to win prizes. Even more prizes. Otherwise, you just get bragging rights, which is a prize. That's still a prize. Copy 97,540. All right, we are fully in order. Let me put the 0.00 for anyone that didn't have it. And that's it. And we got our peanut TA in for Mr. Anderson. Let me check the chat. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. We got 4 minutes to go. 97,730, 97,650, 97,630, 97,540, 97,508, 97,450, and 97,2 are the respective guesses. Unfortunately, Hoffs is not here to lose by a penny today. Moment of silence for that. Let's see how many likes we're at. Nine likes. We need 1 more like to reach our 10 like goal. Appreciate you guys for smashing the like. Guys, the final 3 episodes of Arcane came out today. So we set up a movie tray and stuff. Let me show you. We're like fully ready for these final 3 episodes. Super pumped. Ready?
There's only Jinx now.
I want to tear that laugh from her throat forever.
I'm ready. There's only Jinx now.
Super excited. No idea what's gonna happen. It's getting crazy. There's only 3 episodes left, so it's... I don't know what they can even do. There's like so much stuff happen. I'm not gonna get into spoilers, but I highly recommend you guys check it out. Amazing show. The fact that it's based on a game, League of Legends, never played it. I want to now. Like getting the backstories of the characters. It's so good. John said those nasty ass white cakes. They're good, man. I like the little sprinkles on top. I like to pick them off and chew on them like an old man. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes left. I feel like tea is underrated. I get so much caffeine from my tea intake. It's crazy. Like I get hyped up drinking tea. Like an Englishman. That was definitely an Irish or Australian. I'm so bad at accents. I can usually do British really good. I remember my fiance was pregnant and we went to it's a huge mall in Michigan. It's called Great Lakes Crossing. And we're walking. We're walking forever. And then I was like, What if I just spent the rest of the day talking like a British person? And she's like, stop it right now. And I just spent the entire rest of the time talking like a British person. I thought she was going to kill me. It was so much fun, though. Everyone was like looking at me like I was crazy. All right, we got one more minute to go. Who is going to take it? I forgot to give my guess for the winner, 97,684. I think it's going to be Tichu. Yeah, the price is not moving, though. So it might be Janix. Oh. 97,672. Here we go. Less than 1 minute, 672.39. Was that it? There it is. 97,672.40. Janix is the winner. 97,672.40. Congratulations, Janix. You win bragging rights. Spam the bananas in the chat for Janix. Send your unsolicited nudes to Janix. 97,672.40. Very nice. Congratulations, Janix. Winner, winner. Very nice, very cool. Dethroned John, who somehow keeps winning. But he is not here today to take the win because he gets within like a penny every time. It freaks me out. At least spell your name right in the thing. Jeez. Congratulations. Spam the bananas in the chat. Give a round of applause. Very nice. John said, Janix can have a picture of my taint sack and asshole. That's very generous of you, John. Thank you. Congratulations. Bitcoin kind of closed a reversal candle, it seems. We'll see what happens. What did everything else do? On a 4-hour. ETH is just kind of chilling. Total 3's chilling. Guys, we got 14 people watching. Smash the like button. Janix said it's his first win. Congratulations, Janix, for your first win. Let's go. Total market cap also closed a reversal candle, it seems. Guys, we are 1 like away from our 10 like goal. Smash the like button. Also, check out the description for some fun stuff. There's some affiliate links to sign up for various exchanges if you want to trade leverage and stuff. Bitunix and Ourbit are down there if you just want to entry level into crypto. Coinbase is also down there. If you want to donate to the stream, there's a bunch of wallets, or you can Cashapp, Venmo, or PayPal me. If you want to buy some merch, there's also a merch link down there. Guys, it looks like everything's turning green, which is lovely. That is my new favorite color. Used to be blue. I guess it's kind of a blue-green, isn't it? It is. It is kind of a blue-green. It's in between. This is green, this is blue, this is like ocean green, which is like a blue-green. Irishman said, come on, Asia, pump it. John said, congratulations on your first win. May it be your last. All right. Guys, I got some news to go through really quick. It is strictly Cardano news. So, I guess just be warned. This is what's driving all of the hype and what's making Cardano push up like double-digit percentages on a daily basis. Cardano unlocks $1.3 trillion Bitcoin liquidity with Bitcoin OS bridge integration. This was the first set of news that kind of set off a cascading effect. Cardano, let's see. According to a press release shared with Cointelegraph, the integration aims to allow Cardano users to securely access Bitcoin without intermediaries in a move toward improved cross-chain functionality and DeFi expansion. Zero-knowledge cryptography will play a key role in the collaboration, facilitating a trustless method where Bitcoin OS can integrate Bitcoin assets into Cardano through verified transactions that do not involve third parties. Basically, I don't know if it would technically be... I guess it's just the cross chain is the best way to put it. Like, I want to say that it's kind of like a layer 0 kind of situation, but I think cross chain is just the best way to put it. It's almost like wrapped assets, it seems. Let's see Bitcoin turn green. Come on. Next article, Charles Hoskinson's Eyes XRP collaboration, DeFi stablecoins, and Midnight integration in focus. So Charles has been meeting and talking to every layer 1, it seems. And it's kind of tripping me out. Hinted at potential collaborations with Ripple, particularly focusing on DeFi, stablecoins, and the integration of Midnight, a privacy-focused sidechain developed by IOHK. And then David Schwartz said, it was a pleasure talking to you. Midnight sounds extremely interesting. Basically, they used to kind of hate each other, and now they're going to work together because everybody likes crypto now. So we're all going to be best friends. The Irishman said, green for the Irish, let's go. Janix said, thank you, no chance, however. Nice. All right, this one I thought was really crazy. Cardano tops poll, Ethereum's reign at risk? In a constantly evolving crypto universe, competition among leading blockchains continues to intensify. Ethereum, the undisputed leader for years, is facing a surge of challengers, more determined than ever. Among them, Cardano is poised as the most serious contender to dethrone Ethereum in a poll by Altcoin Daily. Cardano favorite of users to dethrone Ethereum. The results of the recent survey conducted among 27,000 participants by Altcoin Daily position Cardano as the most promising blockchain to surpass Ethereum with 46% of the votes. In second place, Solana stands out with 39%, with projects like SUI, Binance Smart Chain lag far behind. This performance reflects a growing recognition for the Cardano ecosystem, which benefits from a loyal community and constant development. Moreover, Cardano stands out for its resilience and capacity to innovate. So, I thought this one was super crazy. I didn't realize there was an Altcoin Daily poll, but 27,000 people is crazy. We got 2 more articles, guys. Bitcoin does look like it's turning green. Very nice. Let's check the rest of them. DOT is still 4%. I can't believe DOT is blasting up this hard, this fast. That's crazy. Congratulations, Polkadot holders. You guys deserve it. Polkadot was absolutely decimated this bear market. And it's really nice to finally see it get some breathing room. 138%. Hell yeah. That's so sick. SUI. Okay. That is a reversal candle potential. So if this does bounce, then that will solidify our bullish div. Avalanche also pushing up just like Polkadot. Everything looks great right now, guys. I'm super excited for this. Don't forget to congratulate Janix on his win. Congratulations. 2 more articles. Oh, 1 more article. My bad. Cardano founder confirms he is actively discussing with U.S. lawmakers to create a comprehensive crypto framework. Hoskinson reveals contact with lawmakers and crypto leaders. In the podcast, Hoskinson disclosed his active engagement with U.S. lawmakers to discuss crypto regulation. He stated that he has had meetings with senators and policymakers, fronting the need to create a working guideline for the industry to them. The founder also noted he would see how things come together in the next 60 to 90 days, but remains optimistic for positive outcomes. Notably, the time frame correlates with Donald Trump's inauguration period, confirming his earlier assertions that things would get more intense with the pro-crypto president-elect assumes power. It's gonna be a fun time, guys. I'm super stoked. This actually looks sick. I don't even own a pickup truck, but if I did, I would buy the crap out of this. Are you serious? And that's it, guys. That is it for our bullish Cardano news today. That kind of explains all of the pumpy pump for Cardano, at least as far as I'm aware. We are starting to get a lot more exchanges listing Cardano native tokens as well, which is going to bring a lot more liquidity to Cardano as a default. All right. The Irishman said probably 4 hour. They see big green candle and buy. Think most apps have 4-hour as default too. I love the 4-hour. Oh yeah, Tishu said, what time frame? 1 hour daily, 15-minute, if any, you think most retail look at? If they're trading meme coins, between the 15-minute and the 1 minute. If they're just trading, I will say based on my experience, when I first started trading, I only ever looked at the 4-hour time frame, and that's because every single YouTuber only ever recommended the 4-hour time frame. And I did really good trading on the 4-hour. And then for some reason, I was like, if I want to trade leverage, I want to trade really fast, I need to switch to the 15-minute. And I did good some days, and then I did really bad some other days. So the 15-minute, my experience is wishy-washy. Every time I use the 4-hour for anything, I do really good. I don't know why. I don't know if we're like wired that way to like function in 4-hour time frames. I have no clue. I know in construction though, most measurements, construction and engineering, are based off of 4s. You got 4, 8, 16, 32. If you look at a ruler, the inch goes down to quarters, which go down to eighths, which go down to sixteenths, which go down to 30 seconds. So it kind of makes sense. 4 is the first number in that multiplication. It's like the whole world revolves around 4. There's 4 cardinal directions. What else is there? There's 4 seasons. There's 4 times of day: morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime. There's 4 of a lot of stuff, right? 4 meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. I could just make up four things all day. All right, here we go. Come on, 100K Bitcoin. Let it happen. All right, let's go look at Moonwell. Moonwell US dollar. This is on Coinbase? Nice. Hat's kind of squeezing my head. You mentioned a pullback. Potential 70% pullback. So the RSI has been consistently bouncing off of this same exact level each time it gets to that point. So I guess I would keep an eye on that. If it reaches that point again, that's probably a good area to consider making a purchase. Not financial advice, that's just what I would do based on the current. This is a very current pattern. The 4-hour, you're looking at the beginning of November, the middle of November, and 2 days ago in November. So that is a repeating pattern. And it also kind of looks like it's making some kind of triangle right now, some kind of wedge. We'll see where that breaks up or down. But it does look good. Let's go down to the 15. So right off the bat, I can tell you that there was bullish div here. Which played out. You had a pretty decent move to the upside. 5%. Maybe it's not as decent as I would like. I guess I could make the argument that this signaled this overall move, which eventually went up 11%. What's the market cap on this thing? Why does it seem like it moves so weird? I guess my question is, why are you interested in this project? The market cap is 100. It's less than 200. So it is a small cap. HQZ said, is that Moonwell? All right, hold on. Tichu said, you think it applies to the apes that FOMO in at the top and sell at a loss? Oh, I have no idea. The Irishman said, what about second breakfast, JJ? I like that. I like that reference. If you know, you know. Tishu said, KuCoin chart, bro. More history. Okay. HQZ said, is that Moonwell? The Irishman said, yeah, Moonwell. Why do you guys all know what Moonwell is? I've never heard of it. HQZ said, Moonwell has a strong future in sight. I've been accumulating. Teach Juice said, that's so short term. Daily or weekly more interesting for me. Base ecosystem. Okay. I might accumulate some of this then. You guys are tripping out about it, and it's like less than 200 million market cap. And those are the best plays in my opinion. It looks like it blew up and it retraced. Let's pull a fib on this. Yeah, it retraced. It did not quite get to the 786, but it kind of broke below the 618 and is now, it looks like it's testing that for resistance because it failed it as support. I guess if it does break that, it'll go back down to the 786 down here at 4. But I mean, if you guys are freaking out about it and everybody knows about it for some reason, then it's got the marketing, it's got the namesake. People know what it is. Let me go to the website. Lend or borrow. Ooh, okay. So it's just a lending protocol. Put your digital assets to work. Lend or borrow to handle. So it's just peer-to-peer lending? What? And it's only a $200 million market cap? Wow. What networks are they on? Moonbeam, Base, Optimism, and Moonriver. Okay. I like it. So the total market size is bigger than the market cap of the coin? Wow. That's crazy to me. I'm buying some. Dev Patel said, what about snacks? We need to know that ADA and Doge will be bring the altcoin season soon. I think it has. I think ADA, especially ADA, is waking up the rest of the altcoin market. Doge, so Doge is going to bring in retail. It does currently have bearish div, so be careful. But that could have played out because this pullback was pretty decent. 10% pullback. So the bearish div might have played out. But just be warned that is present in the chart. You broke out of this falling wedge potential bull flag. If it is a bull flag, the target is around 60 cents. But Doge is a household name among retail, like huge. My mom knows what Doge is, and she hardly knows crypto. If I asked her where Bitcoin is at today, she would probably have no clue. She'd say like $300 or something ridiculous. HQZ said I bought most of mine at 2 cents, so I'm still up. Could definitely see it going to 30 cents soon. The fact that it's at a $200 million market cap and it's a lending protocol on Base is huge to me. Tishu said measure percentage drops from high to lows in KuCoin chart, and then HQZ said it's on Coinbase too, so retail will jump in. Tishu said I agree. HQZ, Coinbase is a big deal because it is retail. Oh, my bad. Okay, I was told KuCoin chart has more data. So it's just, I'm going to just do this. It's going to dance around. If it does pull back, but we're in a bull market right now, so this doesn't really count. It's kind of silly to even consider this. So here's my guess. I'm going to go to the daily. I'm going to draw you guys a fractal. I feel like pulling back as much as it has in the past is kind of silly in a bull market, but it's still pulling back at the moment as we speak, so maybe I'm silly for thinking that that's silly. So you get these huge spike up, a pullback, a little spike up, pullback, and then accumulation, spike up, pullback, huge spike up, pullback. I'm going to guess it's going to do this again and just continue. I'm calling, yeah, this actually correlates perfectly with my Bitcoin dominance idea. I think Bitcoin dominance is going to drop a little bit for the next week, so this might go up a little bit more. And then come December, Bitcoin dominance is going to go for one more run, and then January, alts are going to take off. That's my guess for Moonwell. And that's based on the broader market because Moonwell, it seems like a common name based on what you guys are saying in the chat. I've never heard of it, so I'm going to assume most people haven't heard of it. But like you said, it is on Coinbase. And it's peer-to-peer lending on base chain. I think peer-to-peer lending protocols on newer chains are huge. I have one specific peer-to-peer lending protocol on Cardano, and it's like giving me very satisfying returns at the moment. So as soon as people figure out what this is, I think they're going to start to buy. If it does pull back, you said 70 to 80%. That's your max right there, 2 cents, 21. And your minimum would be 33. So between 21 and 33 is what you're looking for if you're going to accumulate. $21 and 33. So I'm going to go 34. And then I'm going to put this at 21. And then there you go. We'll see if this hits. Possible accumulation zone. And this is based on your idea of the 70 to 80% pullback. Dev Patel said, when will the Elon Musk will bring the Dogecoin payment? FYI, heard the news. Carl said, what's going on, people? What's going on, Carl? Welcome. If you guys are new, please consider subscribing. Smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. Tishu said, do it on logarithmic. I hate logarithmic. Why? I guess what's the point of log? Like, do the percentage on log? It's still the same, 70 to 80. I guess I don't understand what log is. All right, let me go check the chat again. Irishman said Ondo. Look at Ondo. Tishu said yes. I think it might drop more, but bullish on it later. HQZ said ALB alien base is great too. Number 2 Dex on base. Tishu said 70-ish, maybe somewhere around there to DCA. HQZ said I prefer ALB to Arrow, and then Index said shit. I missed daily close. Yes, sir, you did. Tishu said I just glance at the whole chart and you'll see what I mean. Yeah, I see it. I feel like I don't need to be on log to see it, though. But I see it is easier to see on log. I understand. But yeah, you get the spike, you get the spike, you get the spike, you get the spike. Notice that the distance in between your spikes has significantly decreased. It was long here, it was a little bit shorter here, a little bit longer here. And then it's gone. There's no distance here. There's literally nothing here. You have like a little teeny tiny little area where you could have accumulated, and then it just popped to the upside hard. So if that does happen again, I would expect it to not be down here long at all. Just strictly based on this, because you know that the liquidity is entering the market. All right, we're going to go look at Ondo and then ALB. HQZ said the spikes are getting bigger. Yes, they are. Carl said, nice to see the man behind the voice. All right. All right, so we're looking at Ondo and then ALB. Ondo on KuCoin. So it looks like Ondo had a very large accumulation zone. I guess I would say that. Maybe it is 2 different zones. So yeah, Ondo was one of those that what I call them is flavor of the week coins, because it blew up kind of during the bear, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, Ondo! Oh my gosh, Ondo, Ondo, Ondo!" the whole time, and then the bull market starts, and it's kind of going sideways, and everyone's like, "Why is Hondo dead?" But what they should have been doing is accumulating way before this pump. Now it's gonna start to catch up, I'm sure. But I don't know. I think it's kind of funny when people do that. I think it's very funny. So it seems like we watched a bunch of other stuff do the same thing, where it was in this accumulation zone, and then it popped up to the upside. You can see right here, it did break out, retest, and continue. So it does look like it has gained permission from this resistance area to continue to go up. The RSI does look like it is setting up some sort of a triangle. So I would expect some kind of a violent move, either up or down out of this, just strictly for the RSI. Ondo on the daily. Okay, let's go down to the 4 hour. It'll be easier to see. So the 4 hour RSI is kind of starting to reset, but it's also providing some bearish div, which you kind of don't want. So that might be signifying a pullback. What I would like to see is the pressure cooker setup. I would like to see this get a pullback, and then I want to see the RSI, I think, higher or lower. I want the RSI lower but the price higher. So the price would be higher, the RSI would be lower, and then you're setting up the pressure cooker scenario where you got bearish div pushing into bullish div, and then the price would pop. That's what I want to see. It's very messy, but I basically want to see the price go a little bit lower here and the RSI go a little bit. I'm sorry, that's wrong. The price stay higher and the RSI go lower. So then you have higher RSI, or I'm sorry, higher price, lower RSI, and then you have your bullish div, which would then give you more upside. That was kind of a mess. But also keep in mind, you got bearish div at the moment, and it is in kind of an ascending wedge. It's a sloppy ascending wedge, but it is there. That's just kind of an uptrend, a general uptrend. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it. But it does look like maybe it will cool off a little bit, unless alts just keep running, which is also very possible. And then we're going to go look at something alien base. ALB. Alright, really quick. Teach said, perfect, thanks. HQZ said, you seem like a nice person. If you're talking about me, thank you. If you're talking about somebody else in the chat, then thank you for them. Teach said, pump song for Dot, please. Pumping right in the daily open. Hope it does copy of what XLM did. Holy crap, getting excited. Lath said, any coins to buy right now? Carl said, got €100 to burn. Any ideas? HQZ said, use it to light a cigar after this bull run, Carl. That's up to you. It's totally up to you. Dot, oh my gosh, Dot's up 15% since the daily close. What in the world? That's so freaking awesome. Wow. Polkadot finally catching up. I wonder if there's some news. Let's see. Polkadot's price prediction. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. It's just blowing up, which is sick. Love to see it. 16% now. This is so sick, guys. Don't forget to congratulate Janix. Also, smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Happy Saturday. SUI's getting a nice reaction. C looks really good. H-bar is going to chill for a minute. Hopefully Cass gets a nice run. AVAX also waking up. Chainlink waking up. Wow, Polkadot is going crazy right now. Let me see, am I still in my trade? Oops, I am. Ooh. What else? Near's up 3%. Very nice. Oh, Near has... Shoot, this had bullish div. We should have traded this. 17%. Jeez. Woo, look at Polkadot go. That's so awesome. All right, I was going to look at ALB. Is it ALB? Is it only available on base? Yep. Okay. So, wow. This thing blew up. It's only up 467%. That's crazy. Let's go. Very nice. Yeah, it did this thing, but on a much larger scale. That's basically what I'm looking at for Moonwell. That's perfect example right there. Beautiful. There's no TA to be done. This thing's going crazy. So is Polkadot. What in the world? I'm like at a loss for words. I was not expecting this from Dot. Hell yeah. Let's move it up the list. All right, all right, all right. We'll do Shiba Inu. Alan said don't buy Ethereum. Dev Patel, Shiba Inu. HQZ said nice. Tishu said let's go. HQZ said I hold Dot and Near. Tishu said the chart was looking good before. We need nothing more than the chart. News for altcoins is just fun, I think. Carl said I got some Dot 3 days ago. Hell yeah, Carl. Congratulations. It's going crazy right now. Tishu said it can keep going. Just look what XLM did yesterday. Alan said, do you ever look at Theta and Theta Fuel? I have not looked at them in a long time. HQZ said I'm heavy on ALB. Congratulations. I love the liquidity pools too, making passive income. Nice. Tishu said nice, Carl. All right, let's look at Shiba Inu and then Theta and Theta Fuel. So on some lower time frame, there must have been some bullish div. There's bullish div right here, for sure. Which is kind of what's playing out. 12, 13%. Nice. This is on the 4 hour. Yeah, I expect SHIB to kind of keep running with everything else. Hopefully it doesn't do this thing, spike up and then kind of bleed out. Spike up and then kind of bleed out. Maybe that is what it does, but on a shorter scale. And a continuation. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But it looks good. Structure looks good. It looks nice. There's nothing really else to point out in the chart. There's no bullish or bearish div. I like the uptick in volume right here. It's very nice. I really like that. That means people are starting to step in. Let's go check up on Bitcoin really quick. Bitcoin's sitting at 97,923. Very nice. And then we'll look at Theta. Let me check. We got, what do we got? 18 people watching, guys. Smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you're new, please consider subscribing. Theta looks really good too. Everything looks amazing. There's like, it's hard to get FOMO because you know you own stuff that is up like crazy right now. And everything else is up like crazy. it just makes you wish you owned a little bit of everything. Which I guess is technically FOMO. But like it helps, I guess it helps clarify things because everyone's always like, what coin should I buy? As long as they're legitimate projects, then you're good to go. Tishu said an XLM, no TA, just see the candles. That can happen to any altcoin. Exactly. HQZ said, you know, I've been watching too much crypto lately. I told the wife to check out the bearish divergence in my pants. She told me she's waiting for the bullish div to come over Sunday night. That's great. Theta. There's kind of an ascending wedge. I guess it could technically just be an ascending channel, but it does seem to be tightening up here. So we'll see what happens with that. If it does break below that, then it's probably going to cool off for a minute. There was also bullish div right here. Very, very faint. But the RSI is definitely lower in this point than it was in this point. So you had that bullish div, and if you would have traded that move, you'd be up 18%. And then T-Fuel. I guess what's the difference between Theta and Theta Fuel? Is Theta Fuel just like the currency within Theta? This has a little something going on. Rising wedge. A little bit hard to tell. Yeah. Kind of got nothing for this one. Besides the rising wedge. Which is usually bearish percentage-wise, but in a bullish environment. And we'll have to see what happens. Let's see, Bitcoin might be getting another pullback. Dot's just casually chilling up 15-16%. That's so awesome. H-bar has bullish div. Let's see what else. We pointed out Cass already. Avalanche played out. Chainlink up another 5%. Very nice. Yeah, man. Everything's kind of waking up now. It's about damn time. It's about damn time. All right. HQC said, just kidding, I don't have a wine. Alan said, yeah, T-Fuel is Theta's gas, I think. Thanks for looking at them. Of course, man. Thanks for tuning in. All right, guys. I've been going for 62 minutes. I'm going to call it an early one today because I want to get back to my family and watch the final episodes of Arcane. So I might get on later on. I might later on and do charts. I might later on and do video games. I don't know. We'll see. Tishu said, it's L1 season, baby. Sol, ADA, XRP, and XLM move. Now Data's moving. Which is next? This, I think, is just alt season. This is like the alt season prequel. It's the trailer, like, of what's to come. So everyone's going to get all excited, and then everything's just going to cool off and flatline for a little while. And people are going to be like, what happened? And some people are going to sell. New people are going to come in, and then the market's going to explode, and everyone's going to be like, holy crap, I didn't know it could go up this much. And they're going to be like, you got lucky. And we've been chilling here the whole time, minding our own business. Let's go look at XLM really quick. Let's look at XLM. I used to be a Stellar Maxi for quite some time as well. XLM just casually up. Whoa! 400%.
Wow, very, very nice. XLM, where are they on the top now? Kind of putting XRP to shame. Whoa. Number 14 out of nowhere. Holy crap. See, guys, that can happen to any one of these alts. That's amazing. That's more amazing than Polkadot. That's crazy. Congratulations, XLM holders. That's so sick. I can't even, like, the RSI barely even gives a crap. Like, it's a little bit oversold, but nothing crazy. Looks like Popo might be making a comeback finally. We'll see what happens. The memes are getting a little, they're suffering a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But the altcoin market heating up very nicely. Very, very nicely. Woo. Alright, guys. I appreciate you guys for joining me. If I pop on later, feel free to tune in. Congratulations once again, Janix, for winning. Everybody else, I appreciate you again for joining. Happy Saturday, and take it easy.